Life is so weird. Life is so strange. Life is so weird. Life is so strange. Life is so strange and weird.
That was amazing.
Hey, what's weird? Welcome to the show where we talk about everything that's weird.
Because if you've been paying attention, everything's weird.
Fact. So today we're going to talk about places that are reopening. They're opening their doors back up, open, back up, so people can come on inside, which is crazy. But you know, there's still this crazy corona going around, so we need to make sure that we're being safe. And we're taking the right precautions. For instance, churches. Churches have a lot of really cool things going on right now on how to protect people. Some churches are letting crowds in each Sunday alphabetically. So one week is A through E, the next one is F through L. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Others, you have to register for church and they have like a cutoff point. Also, like two different services, and you have to sit in your car until the other service comes out. They don't want people crossing paths. It's really
Right.
There's a lot of really interesting things going on.
Absolutely. It makes you wonder, is this going to be a new normal? Will things ever go back to the way they were? But who knows? I hope we can go to church again like we used to, but for now you gotta register for our it's like the census, right?
Right, exactly. The seating arrangements, they have seat space, they have you can sit in this area, the groups that come together can sit together, but if you didn't come with a person, you have to sit 6 feet apart from them. It's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different techniques going around, from actually moving the chairs to having spaces literally blocked off with tape, or adding "thou shalt not sit 6 feet within 6 feet of each other."
Let's feel the spread of the Holy Spirit, not the spread of germs.
Exactly. Yes. What is it? What? Wash your hands and say your prayers, because Jesus and germs are everywhere.
That part. Great. I saw this really funny sign. It's kind of off subject, but I was at a coffee shop the other day and I went to use the bathroom to wash my hands. As I was, I saw the employees must wash their hands before returning to work sign, and afterwards it said, "And you should too. Don't be gross." I was like, I got you.
That's awesome.
Also, restaurants. Restaurants have a number of different ways of reopening.
Yes.
Interesting.
Because in different phases of reopening, for instance, the yellow phase, you can only be 60 or 50% capacity. So they have to find a way to separate the patrons so that they're not cross-contaminating each other. And then as the reopening continues along the lines, more people are allowed in. But it's still a really complicated issue because, never, from my memory, there's never been a time in this country that for the average person to go out to a restaurant would be like a death-defying act, like I am risking it all.
The first time when I first came back down here from home, the first time I went through a drive-through, I was like, this is a little crazy. I was like, I'm getting crazy. I'm going to Chick-fil-A. Oh no. can't even go inside, but I'm like, oh boy, this is real. I'm gonna
At least it's
get someone else touched.
thank God it's Jesus chicken.
Oh, well, that means nothing bad can happen to me, right? Obviously.
Speaking of restaurants, we're going to play a little game. I collected a bunch of different images from different restaurants across the country and really across the globe, and the way that they are trying to separate their patrons to spread them out for social distancing.
Okay.
So I'm going to screen share and have you react to these. I have them ranked in order of creativity and effort.
Okay.
Creativity and effort. All right. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Feel free to critique these in terms of how you think they're effective they are. So here's what we got. All right.
My opinion into things that it will never affect.
Right, exactly. All right. All right. So you can see this restaurant here.
Yes, I can. Okay.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Yeah. What do you think about this one? I mean, they clearly it's not a whole lot of effort. It's just kind of I almost wondered at first I thought it was toilet paper.
Yeah.
But I thought, right now toilet paper is such a scarce commodity that maybe it's receipt paper, like from CVS or something.
Right. I don't know what to say. I especially don't know necessarily the system that they have going on. Doesn't
Yeah,
totally look like it makes sense, but it also just looks messy.
yeah. It doesn't. It's not very attractive looking. It's just kind of like,
I've been in a few restaurants in the past week, and they've done much better than this.
ready for number 2.
Yeah.
All right, so this one is a little bit more creative, and they put a little bit more effort into it.
Okay. Oh, I don't. Okay, so what I don't what I don't understand about this is that most people, unless is this a cafeteria, an airport even?
Hmm.
I don't know. Most people, if they don't know someone, they won't go and sit at the same table as them.
Mm-hmm.
What's the point of separating a group of people that have been together? Like, I don't know. But if it's an airport, I can kind of see because you just sort of sit wherever there's an open seat.
Yeah.
So maybe it is an airport, and I guess that would make sense. Seats diagonal from each other, those are not 6 feet apart. Like,
Yeah.
it's better than the other
Yep.
one. That.
A little bit more creative, a little bit more effort put into it.
I love it.
Pandemic. Wow, that was quite a reaction.
That was funny. Pandemic.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't think this would be as effective, or
I mean, I think
because
it's a cute way of doing it. I think it's adorable. I think that it is effective, but at the same time, someone like me would really just want to go and take the panda.
all right, here is number 4. Again, a little bit more creative, a bit more effort put into it.
Mm-hmm. What?
I think they're pool noodles.
They are. I mean, those people are sitting literally right next to each other.
Yes. Yep.
I don't get it, but it's fine.
Yeah. All right. So this one's number 5. Again, it's a little bit more creative, a little bit more effort. These are mannequins.
See, I just don't like that.
This one, further. I have 7 total, and I put this one, further towards the creative and effort because, first of all, they had to find all these mannequins. Then they had to and dress them, okay, and have all these nice clothing. Like that was a lot of effort in order to create that atmosphere. So that
It looks like a high-end restaurant, though, so.
yeah. So what do you think about in terms of effectiveness?
I mean, yes, it's effective. No one can sit at those tables.
Okay, this next one again increases the effort that was put into it and the creativity. So this is, I'm going to zoom in on it here. They built these
Homes? Little glass houses?
yeah, so that people could be with who they wanted to be with while they ate, and then otherwise they locked.
I love it. I honestly love it. I think that, I mean, honestly, you'd only be able to go with one person. It's probably a really expensive restaurant, but
Yeah,
why not? That's kind of cool. That's fun.
this is outside.
Yeah, I know. I thought about it, but I was like, eh.
Because I've seen pictures of restaurants from inside where they literally have a weird cone around a person's chair, or they're sitting in the cone. I couldn't find the picture to include in this, but they're literally like this big plastic thing that's all around them that they sit. That's inside. I guess that helps keep vapors from spreading. But like this is outside.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. You're right.
And it looks like there's a good amount of distance between these tables.
They would have been fine. Absolutely fine.
Yeah. So that they definitely put a lot more effort because they had to build that. But
Yeah.
in terms of effectiveness, I don't think it's any more effective than if they were just sitting outside.
I mean, it's keeping you far apart from someone, but it's not, I don't, they also have masks on.
Which would make it more effective.
Yeah. I can't say it would be effective for someone without a mask on. It's
But
just
I mean,
making sure people stay 6 feet apart. Like they have no option. Not just having
Yeah.
the eggs on the ground. It's like stand here because no one follows that.
right. As we discussed with the pigeons and the cats in the previous meme one.
Right. So it's just making it so people have no other choice, which I guess is effective.
So those were the most creative ones that I found.
It's very cool. It's very, very cool. I mean,
Yeah.
clever ideas. Some of them were not very effective, but honestly, props to people trying to make it work. They're trying to run their business, trying to keep the economy up and going, and
Yeah.
keeping people safe at the same time. And you can only do so much. Germs are,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love the creativity because like to be able to get people. I mean, getting out of your house is such a beautiful thing when you're trapped inside of it for so long. And so the efforts people are going to make things safe or as safe as possible for people, it's really fantastic. Just some of these just were hilarious. Yeah.
Well, we'll see you next time on
Hey, what's weird?